Hello and welcome. My name is Faisal Khan and I have today my November long overdue Q&A. So let's just get started. By the way, I let you know that I do an AMA on Instagram every fortnight now, and you should be able to see my Instagram ID over here. In addition to this, I have a podcast. It's called Around the Coin, and we have about 22,000 listeners. We've been doing it for over I think this is the fifth year now. So if you would like to get interviewed over there, just go to aroundthecoin.com and fill out a request for interview. The podcast is available on all major publication media so that you can listen on Spotify, Google, Apple, etc., etc. I'm going to skip the personal questions because a lot of people send me some personal questions. I've always said that I will answer those on the AMA that I do on Instagram. So here is the November's questions, if you will. So the first one is leverage trading good for you? For an average person, I would say it is absolutely not good for you, because even though you have the ability to make suddenly a lot of money, you also have the ability to lose a lot of money, and you'll have to get everything right every single time in order to make a lot of money. But chances are you'll get something right, and then one bad wrong and everything you will lose like this. So leverage trading, in my opinion, not a good idea. As someone with little or no understanding of coding but little experience of cryptocurrency, what can I get started as a side hustle to make a living? I think the best side hustle is always, running an OTC desk. You don't need to be too overly complicated. You can look at affiliate OTC desks. You can look at making your own OTC desk from a licensed provider. And if you run an OTC desk, and that's the best side hustle that I can think for. A lot of people want to buy a Bitcoin, they just don't know how to. And if you become a player, and you can run an OTC desk where you can do it via Paxful or local Bitcoins, etc. I think that's a really easy way of getting into the hustle. I know personally people who do about $3 million to $4 million worth of trades a month, and they're individuals. And then I know personally people who do just about $40,000 to $50,000 a month, and they make good money. So in some cases, they're making profits of up to 6-7%. So you do the math. Doesn't always work that way, but I think OTC side hustle selling cryptocurrency is a great hustle, but do it legally. Be very careful and understand the law in the country which you operate. I have an idea for a financial app and I want to build it myself but cannot code. Is there an easier way? Well, depending on how complex the app is, there is something called the no code movement. No code, you should be able to see it. And there are plenty of websites that offer you how to build apps without understanding a single line of code. It's all GUI, drag and drop based, and if then else kind of statements. And go look at the no code movement, and this is something that will become even bigger as we go forward in the coming years. So yes, there are no code movement apps that will allow you to build an app without coding. Do you think it's worth running validator nodes? I do, and I run a few myself. I think it's absolutely worth running validator nodes, the ones that you want to, because if you truly believe in cryptocurrency, you're actually aiding the environment, you're aiding the community, you're getting a better understanding, technical understanding of and knowledge of the coin or the cryptocurrency that you are running a node for. And I feel it's just a great way to learn and contribute. So yes, absolutely essential to run validator nodes if you want to. Question number 5, what are you hopeful for in 2021? Oh, it's a great question, 2021. I think what I'm really hopeful for 2021 is that, this Corona thing ends and normalcy in some form, way, manner, shape or form will return. So many people have been unemployed. So many people have been going through very difficult times. And I hope that once this pandemic sort of is under control with the vaccine, we will be able to resume life in a better manner. We will be able to travel. And I think travel is just going to explode. People who just want to get out. And I feel all that trade that has been held up and all the shipping routes and cargo, etc., I think all of that is going to go really ballistic. So I'm very happy and I'm very positive and hopeful that 2021 will bring us back into normalcy. Best place to get to learn crypto. I've always said YouTube is a great thing. Find 4, 5, 6 people, follow them, and then just see I rather that you follow people who don't give investment advice. I rather you follow people who are not reading news articles off, various websites. I rather you follow people who make you understand the basics of crypto, who are technical enough to let you know the ups and downs, who are technical enough to know, the originations and what sort of crossovers they have with the others, the history, the backstory. Don't be going after, people who just get on every single day and just put a video out saying, hey, this price of this is going to go up and this is going to go up and guess what I found and guess. No, 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 no. Please don't do that. Find people in the cryptocurrency space who really understand what cryptocurrency is all about and are putting out videos to teach you. They may sell a course, that's okay, but all in all, they're not giving investment advice, they're teaching you about cryptocurrency. I think that's a great thing. Another great place to learn, and I have had tremendous success, is to go to all these exchanges like Huobi, like Kraken, like Binance, etc., and read their blogs or their academy or learning portals. They have fantastic articles that explain the basics of it. I cannot tell you what a gold mine these places are. Remember, 4 or 5 people, CoinDesk, Decrypt, great place, Cointelegraph, and a couple of blogs and on these exchanges, and go read them, and you will have a very, very good understanding of cryptocurrency. Another question relating to YouTube is, how valid are the courses taught on YouTube, regarding cryptocurrency, banking, and payments? So, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are charging you for explaining concepts that you can otherwise learn and just make you take 14 hours to learn, but they will condense it and give it to you in 30 minutes. Is that worth your time? Yes, then by all means pay for it. But don't just go for, again, I would forewarn you, do not go for courses that tell you in cryptocurrency, in banking, in payments, how to make money, how to invest. Those are not the kind of courses you want to go for. If you want to have an understanding of the courses that are in the field of, how does payments work, how does banking work, how does cross-border work, how does AML work, etc., those are the type of courses I think you should go for. And there are plenty of them. Don't pay too much, anything over $100 I'd be a little cautious about. I've seen some courses charging, $6,000, $4,000, $3,000. Those are not the kind of courses you want to go in right now. YouTube offers plenty of free learning. If someone says, I know also there are a lot of people who are offering courses and saying, hey, what are you willing to pay? What's your time worth, etc. Long story short, they're trying to get the most out of you. And they will get their class of 20, 15, 20, 30 people, and if they can get $1,000 out of you, they made $20,000. Also, avoid these people. I think just stay with the basics. Try it. Avoid taking a course until it's absolutely necessary. And if it is, then please do your research very, very well. Question number 8. In 2021, what do you see as the best business for money transfer? I think the best business for money transfer is going to still be a hybrid of crypto. It's going to be real-time. It's going to be real-time payments, small-time payments, and it's going to be accessing those super APIs which connect you to 100 different networks, etc. I think that's the deal that is going to be absolutely killer in 2021. Question number 9. What are some of the challenges in 2021 that will become more mainstream for cross-border payments business? I think keeping up with the Joneses is going to be a huge issue. I think making a profit out of the payments just by relying purely on B2B or B2C or P2P transaction is going to be a huge issue. I think rate competition and price competition is always an issue. Compliance is going to be an issue, and not integrating or not understanding the hybrid world of crypto and fiat is going to be an issue. So these are, and compliance I've already said, but AML and KYC specifically is going to be more issues. And the last question for my November Q&A, do you think the OCC Bank Fintech charter will come along despite the US states suing? I think it will. I think the OCC is a very powerful organization. I think despite them suing, I think it's a sign of times that, they can't bring a 1700 law into being and say, hey, the states have their own right. The OCC has not taken the right away from the states. It's just saying we are going to issue you now a federal charter, and they have that right. They have that domain in the federal charter to do so. And it saves a lot of trouble. A lot of the companies who have money transmitter licenses or bank licenses on a state level would love to get a federal charter because it just eases the entire pain point. Anyways, those are my questions for November. If you have any more, please email them. I'll be happy to answer them in a few days now for December. If you like, as always, if you have a question or a comment, put it down in the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer. Till next time, this is Faisal Khan signing off. Stay safe.